What do you think will be the top one or two, maybe three boring businesses to buy in 2024?
Everybody needs handyman services. Everybody knows that there's problems anytime you're trying to get something fixed at your house. It's like the hardest thing in the world to get done. So these companies really have good business models, good revenue, and pretty low overhead. I would like to own service-based businesses that integrate well together. So I'd want to own
Yeah.
like a
Oh, it is almost 2024. I do have no idea where that year went. We have Cody Sanchez lighting the world on fire with buying boring businesses. So I just wanted to ask you, in your opinion, what do you think will be the top one or two, maybe three boring businesses to buy in 2024? What do you think?
well, I'm getting a ton of calls for laundromats, so that might be a market that's getting oversaturated. But laundromats are definitely on. Everybody wants laundromats because they think it's going to be more passive. They think like they're going to put in a manager in and or a attendant in. So I see a lot of people like, hey, laundromat, and so I've got a couple of those loans in right now. I've got one guy starting one, which it's difficult if you have no experience and you're doing a startup and you don't own the real estate, but
Mhm.
we've got it preliminary approval with a bank. That's a startup. I have another guy doing an expansion on a laundromat, meaning he owns one. So here's another thing I just want to throw in here. If you own a business right now and you go to a second location and you've owned it for 2 years or maybe well over a year, you can actually get higher leverage financing. So sometimes, especially if there's CRE, commercial real estate involved, you can get 100% financing with SBA on
Oh,
expansion
wow.
financing. So another little nugget there. But laundromats, HVAC companies, heating and cooling, right? That's recession resilient. Plumbing companies, handyman services. There's a lot of franchise concepts that are tailored to handyman. Everybody needs handyman services. Uh, Everybody knows that there's problems anytime you're trying to get something fixed at your house. It's like the hardest thing in the world to get done. So these companies really have good business models, good revenue, and pretty low overhead. And then a lot of my investors are like I have a multifamily investor, and he just bought last year. He bought a manufacturing company. So I'm seeing a lot of people like manufacturing companies, printing companies that do different type of printing. So all these boring type of manufacturing businesses are what I see a huge push to right now.
Yeah, and the other thing that I would have guessed you would have been talking about is different, different I guess these are all franchise models.
Not all
Um,
of them. Like
no, okay,
laundromats are typically not. They do have
okay,
franchise models, but yeah,
yeah.
but like 1 hour heating and air conditioning is a franchise model,
Got it.
franchise system we work with. Like you can. The funny thing is everybody thinks that like you need HVAC experience, but people that are buying into this franchise, they're like executive people. They like are
Mm,
just doing this. We're seeing a lot of attorneys and doctors that are building portfolios of franchises right now.
mm. Yeah. So listen,
Non-food.
non-food, yeah, non-food franchise. I think that is actually going to be the thing for 2024 is non-food franchises. And there will be people that are putting together a portfolio of several that really cross like real estate, right? There's plumbing, heating and air, handyman, right? That would make sense, right? If you owned three different franchises for your footprint, right? Your city, you could start doing cross sales and stuff like that. I think there are people that are going to build small portfolios of like synergistic um or what, yeah, not syndications, but um franchises. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's very feasible. Like for me, like what I would want to do is I think we talked about it on a couple weeks ago, but I would like to own service-based businesses that integrate well together. So I'd want to own
Yeah.
like a painting company. I'd want to own maybe like a garage floor company that does the epoxies,
Yep.
like
Yep.
these synergistic business models. And then, like what I see as if I was doing a lot of flips still here in like if I was flipping in Vegas, I'd have my flip business and then I have all these things that I could use those workers as I'm flipping. And I think that would be really good. Or even junk removal, I think is a great business
Yeah.
model.
I think junk
Like,
removal is a great one as well. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. A lot of
yeah,
good
maybe
stuff.
we'll buy one here. We
There
should
you
buy a
go. Yeah, let's
business.
talk. Let's do it. All right. Bo, if somebody want to talk to you about buying a franchise, putting together a portfolio, expanding a business, small business, how should they reach out to you, get the process started?
Simply go to my name, which is Beau, Beau, Eckstein, Eckstein.biz, and click on one rental at a time. Schedule a call.
Yep. Schedule your call. Get it started. 2024 will be here in a minute. You might as well understand the process from the concierge of small business lending. Thank you, buddy.
All right. Thank you.